G'day, I'm Adam David Collings, and welcome to this special one-year anniversary edition of the Christian Science Fiction and Fantasy Bulletin for September 2017. Tosca Lee's novel, The Progeny, is being developed as a TV series by Marlborough Road Gang Productions and Radar Pictures, according to an article on Deadline. Radar Pictures are also developing the Wheel of Time series for TV, based on the books by Robert Jordan. The Progeny is a speculative thriller about a woman who discovers she is a descendant of the most notorious female serial killer in history. A secret cabal of assassins are on a quest to eliminate all of the descendants. Audiobook producer Randy Strew has teamed up with author Kerry Neitz to adapt Amish Vampires in Space into a full-cast dramatised audiobook. The production will feature music and sound effects. A GoFundMe campaign has been set up to raise funds for the project. You can find a link to make your donation in the description below. Jill Williamson has released The Reluctant King, the 7th instalment of her Kingsman Chronicles, which is being released as 9 ebooks or as 3 collected paperbacks. The Reluctant King is the first third of the final novel, King's War. This story picks up after the shattering events at the end of the previous novel. Pauline Craven has released Unshaken, an apocalyptic thriller which ties into her sci-fi Sanctuary series. This book is available for pre-order as part of the Murder and Mayhem box set. In addition, Creeden has released Salt, which carries the tagline, "Mermaids can be cruel creatures," as well as Earthshaker, exclusive in the Elementals collection, currently at 99 cents. Finally, she's revealed the cover for Of Blood and Water, which releases in February. Well done, Pauline. I'm exhausted just talking about it. Adam David Collings has released the first instalment of his episodic space opera series, Jewel of the Stars. And yes, I just talked about myself in the third person. That's weird. Jewel of the Stars is described as Star Trek meets Battlestar Galactica on a cruise ship. The story follows the passengers and crew of Jewel of the Stars, a cruise ship on the run through unexplored space after Earth falls to an alien armada. Jeanette O'Hagan has revealed the cover for Akrad's Children, the first full-length novel in her Nard for Fantasy world. This is YA fantasy with courtly intrigue. The book joins the Under the Mountain series of novellas, along with countless short stories, all set on the same planet. Akrad's Children is currently available for pre-order for 99 cents, and releases on the 22nd of September. The Future Vision anthology released on the 9th of September in Queensland. It features 20 Australian authors, including Christian writers Jeanette O'Hagan, R.A. Pertil, and Nola Passmore. Since humankind was able to imagine, stories about the future, both immediate and far-reaching, have been passed on. We ask, will we be able, as a species, to overcome our differences and work together? Will planet Earth be salvaged or abandoned? Will we be able to connect with other humans in a digital age? Will we be able to recognise ourselves and our society in 20 years? What about 50 or 100? Kristen Stieffel is releasing her book Lares Call, which is a fantasy romance, on the 19th of September. The book follows Alara, who is a cleric in her world religion, which has much in common with Christianity, except that their saviour is female. Alara is coerced into a diplomatic mission, but it takes a nasty turn when she finds she is to marry the prince of a nation where people of her faith are persecuted and women are oppressed, for the sake of a trade agreement. Enclave Publishing have announced their next book, Awakened by Morgan L. Busse. This is the second book in her Steampunk Soul Chronicles series. The book is up for pre-order and will release on the 19th of November. YouTube channel Geek Devotions has entered their second season. Hosts Dallas and Celeste share Christian devotions inspired by geek entertainment. They recently held a You Caring campaign to raise much-needed funds for equipment. Although the campaign is now over, I'm sure they would gratefully receive any support that is offered. Peter Franson from Christian Geek Central is once again participating in this year's Extra Life, playing video games for 24 hours to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. He will be streaming the marathon on YouTube for all to see. You can find more details, along with some other fantastic content, by searching Christian Geek Central on YouTube. A new service, Christian Book Heaven, sends emails about new releases, discounts and free books. They have genre-specific lists, which include science fiction and fantasy. Learn more at christianbookheaven.com. Well, that's the news. Can you believe I've been doing this for a whole year now? I'd like to thank everybody for their support. It's been wonderful to see people enjoying the content. Speculative fiction is alive and well in the Christian community. It's a great time to be both a reader and a writer. If you'd like to take a little trip down memory lane, you can find the link to my first episode just up here and in the description below. Anyway, happy reading, and I'll also put a link to this awesome Elcar's screensaver on YouTube in the background here. So I'll see you next month. Make it so.